Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I'm your host VGMKoren and we're about to explore the depths of the back of an old man's cave. Aww, yeah, we're looking for buried treasure back there. First though, we're going to talk to this guy and he's going to tell us everything we need to know because he's exposition old man and back into the back of his cave. The dark depths of his cave. Or not so dark, actually, apparently. Wait, no. I think it gets dark once you go deep enough. I mean, you can still see some light if you're not too deep in an old man's cave. This is terrible, I'm terrible, and we're going to stop talking about old men and their caves, okay? Okay. Now, obviously, you may have seen the cave that goes out over there. I think that's actually where we're going, but as always, you kind of just want to look around the whole cave and see if there's anything interesting, which there's not. I mean, we stole his life savings, but it was like 5 rupees, and I can't do anything with that kind of money. Alright. So now we're up here, which is... did that just literally put us a little bit higher up than we already were? Yes, it did. Alright, so the truth is, apparently, an old man's cave leads to Death Mountain, or higher up Death Mountain, depending on how you want to look at it. That's just great. Anyways, this place is actually terrible. I hate this area. The enemies do lots of damage. There are rocks falling on your head. It's kind of hard to figure out where you need to be going or where you shouldn't be going. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be going this way, but screw it, I'm doing it anyway. Okay, I guess I'm not since the bridge is out. Great. Fantastic. I hate everything. Okay. Well, as you can see, Death Mountain is kind of crazy, and those rocks were the bane of my existence. This is probably where I'm going to die for the first time, and if I get hit again, the beeping is going to start, and there it is. I predicted it. And if I die, I'm dead, so let's try not to do that. Don't crush me, I don't have any fairies. I don't have anything to stop this beeping. Oh god, oh god, oh god. This cave leads back to the path to Kakariko. Okay, wait. We need to look around because I think there might be a piece of heart out here, actually. And there are also bats, which is bad for me. Because, well... wait, I thought this cave... oh, wait, there it is. Alright, well, pots also make great weapons for murdering bats. No. No bat. oh god. If I get hit one more time by a bat, I'm going to die. Everything will be bad. Please let there be a piece of heart on the other side of this cave. I think that there is, but I have to get there without getting touched by a bat. And as everyone probably knows, or longtime viewers, bats are kind of my worst enemy. They kind of destroy me. Constantly. Oh my god, a heart. I'm so happy. You may not hear it in my voice, but I am the happiest person ever. This is a good use for the bow, is for sniping bats, except not... oh god. No! No, don't do this to me! I'm dead. Everything's bad. Everything's bad. Alright, this is a game over screen, so where's Save and Continue take us? Let's find out. Alright, start from the mountain cave. Where is the mountain cave? It's the old man's cave. So... well, I'm not really far enough to warrant actually leaving, and I'm going to talk to that old man and have him juice me up first. Alright, juice me, man. Alright, so that is... that's what happens when you die. I died in Link to the Past. I died before getting the Master Sword. Spoilers, you get the Master Sword in this game. I got nothing. Actually, I can't remember. I think this is actually the first time that the Master Sword appears in the Link to the Legend of Zelda series, I should say. So, let's go back into that cave, because I think there is a piece of heart at the end of it, and it's worth checking at the very least, even if we don't jump down to Kakariko. As it noted, it is the fast way back, and I'm not sure why I'm not just doing this when I come down Death Mountain. Maybe it's just because I'm dumb. I would not put that past me, but, you know. But anyways, as I was saying, I think this is the first time that the Master Sword appears in the Legend of Zelda series, because it's not in the first game, and no, there's nothing here. It's not in the first game, and I don't think it's in the second game. The first game, you get the Magic Sword, which I guess you could call the Master Sword, but it's not. It's the Magic Sword, and it also is kind of just the same. In fact, I don't know. I don't know, and I refuse to know anything after this point. So, yeah, there wasn't a piece of heart in there. My death was in vain. But at least you can see that falling into bottomless pits does teleport you before you die a horribly unseemly death. And hey, instead of stars, we see the world below us, which is kind of bizarre that there are both stars on one side and you can see the world below you on the other. Before we go in that cave, let's go ahead and see. Oh, hey, that looks important. Well, let's better not step on it until a couple of minutes from now when we have to step on it because we're going to the cave because I like drawing things out. Yep. This cave, interesting thing. If you drop here, you will fall down into a cave below. As I didn't actually mean to show you, but I did. Oh, hey, it's actually a different dungeon, so that's okay. It's okay for me to have fallen. And oh god, it's one of those things. Those things are just terrible. They kind of just crawl around and make you feel like a terrible, horrible human being. And oh, look, there's a way out here. And I'm taking way too much damage for no good reason. And you can jump. Well, I don't want to jump because I'm sure it won't take me anywhere interesting. Dashing does make you slightly invincible to enemy attacks. Slightly invincible, that's what we're going with. Slightly invincible to enemy attacks. Oh, hey, fairies. I could have avoided a horrible, horrible death if I had just made it a tiny bit further. Alright, fairies. Keep it the fairy in a bottle. If you find small, tiny women, keep them in bottles and they'll heal you when you're happy. Or dying. And keep it in a bottle. Oh, wait, I only have 2 bottles. What am I doing? I'll just eat that fairy. I mean, I kind of assume that's what you do. And, oh, hey, look, that is the cave we have to leave out of because I'm great at this. Have you started hating me yet? I'm just curious because I've started hating me. This is as bad as a blind Let's Play. I mean, not that blind Let's Plays are bad, but I'm playing as bad as a blind Let's Play. Let's go with that. And I'm all the way back down here by the old man's cave. I can't escape my lust for old men's caves. That's what we're going with. Okay, well, can you dash up these? Oh, good. You dash at the same speed as walking. Wonderful. And I don't know if those are supposed to be gems or something on the mountain, but anyways, for now, it's time to step on that strangely colored panel. That jingle is awesome. Anyways, I'm a bunny, and yeah, I'm a bunny. And that's a thing. Oh, who are you, Mr. Bunny? This world is like the real world, but evil has twisted it. The golden power is what changed your shape to reflect what is in your heart and mind. You're a bunny. I'm always changing my mind, so I turned into a ball. But if you have a ball called the Moon Pearl, you can keep your original shape here. Well, that tells us a lot.
What do you want? Do you have something to say to me, silly rabbit? I came here to get the golden power of gold, but now I'm a freak and I can't go back to the real world. If I only had the moon pearl from the Tower of Hera, I could go back to my original shape. I've got good reason to be stressed out, so back off. Shoo, shoo.
And yes, he will chase that ball around and kick it. Oh, and he'll talk to you automatically if you run into him, so it's kind of terrible. But yes, I'm a pink bunny. What's in Link's heart is pink bunniness. Anyways, this place is cool, has a cool theme, and I can't use any of my items. You won't be able to either. Let's not open the map. Let's pretend you didn't see that. Let's just do that. Anyways, so walk around as your bunny little self, and you will find that there's a lot to find. And I jumped. I didn't necessarily mean to. Alright, so I can't remember exactly where I'm going. Quite obviously by the way I'm playing, but I'm guessing it's back down the mountain. Or it might be over here where the bridge is actually still out. Wonderful. Well, I mean, it's not that the bridge is out, but there isn't a bridge in this world. What is this world, you might ask? Secret. It's a secret world. I think actually we're going to learn more about it later. But anyways, just take it for now that it's not quite the same. Not at all, in fact. And here's a fairy who, even though I'm a bunny, she's still into it, which is nice of her. Where am I going? Why aren't there rocks falling on me? Why all of these questions? Alright, so that's the fairy on this mountain, which is probably Death Mountain, but might not be Death Mountain. Who knows? It's a secret. And yeah, you kind of just have to wander around as a bunny until you figure something. Wait, no, I remember now. I forgot, but we have what's called the magic mirror. So after exploring this place a little bit, you might remember, like me, oh hey, I should stop being dumb and use that item the old man gave me in the last episode, and this spot looks particularly suspicious. After hearing the cool jingle again, you can appear back in the real world and find a piece of heart. Now, that is what the magic mirror does. It teleports you back to the real world after you've been in the other world. And if you teleport in certain spots, you will find yourself, well, somewhere different than you were before. Kinda cool. And this is something else entirely. What is this? Oh good. Well, at least we have the Book of Medora so we can read that. Hold up the Master Sword and you will get the magic of ether. Well, we don't have the magic sword, so that was a waste of time. But we will be coming back for that because, well, I mean, it's the magic of ether, or whatever you want to call it. Ether. Weether. No, not Weether. Anyways, that was the Tower of Hera, but I completely walked past it because I like exploring to the side of things. There's nothing over here, so we're going back. I'm so bad at this. It's painful. Anyways, Tower of Hera time. This is the third dungeon in the game. I guess we'll go ahead and try and get partway through it. Because it's only been a couple of minutes. I don't want to stop just yet. Anyways, as you can see, this dungeon has orbs. When you smack those orbs, things happen. Like, for example, you smack it, the walls go down, you get a key, and also get hit because you're terrible. You might not get hit because you're not terrible, but I take pride in my terribleness. Anyways, this is also the first we've seen of Red Skull, Stalfos? I think they're called Stalfos. And, oh yeah, if you forget, then you'll come back up here and look just really dumb and be trapped and have to go back down and see the first floor again. There we go. Everything's better. Tower of Hera is an interesting dungeon. It is the last of the first three dungeons, and so appropriately, it is hard. Now, there's a lot of ways to do things in the Tower of Hera, and a lot of interesting things about the Tower of Hera, and so we're going to start talking about those in just a second. I just realized that I could walk past the bottom floor here, and I kind of want to do that. Notice that we're on the second floor. Link, it is I, Sarafta, the Elder. I have some advice. In these dungeons, you can gaze into the magic mirror to return to the entrance at any time. Do not forget this. How do you know I have the magic mirror? Do you have an old man camera set up that's spying on me and it's really creepy? But yes, Sahasrara. Oh hey, a locked door, so let's go everywhere else first, of course. Apparently knows that we have the magic mirror. I guess old men in this universe just have like a buddy system. Or maybe they're just like, okay, we all like little boys, little Link boys. So we're just gonna all talk to each other about our experience with little Link boys. Are you creeped out yet? I am. Anyways, oh god. As you can see, that is the boss key. Which, well, we don't have that yet. So this place is kind of useless until then. But stepping on these star platforms will change where you fall. Or change what the floor is. Because I don't know. It's magic, okay? Yeah. Alright. I don't actually remember. This is where I know I've said this in the last couple episodes, but this is where I really don't remember anything at all about The Legend of Zelda. You could basically think that this was blind, and it would be the same. Alright. Pots are not good for combating floors, just so you know. Alright. Alright, I think this is actually... No, wait. In the last one, I didn't take my own advice, and... Why am I dead? Why am I dead? I got killed by a floor. Oh god. Let's just... My throat's sore from laughing at how stupid I am. I don't have a whole lot left. Yes, you have to kind of... I think that in this room in particular, you actually have to fight off all the floor before the door over there will open. If you haven't had to do that already in the game yet, this is the first point where you actually have to. As always, lift all the pots, but try not to be like me. Try not to die in stupid fashions. That's the best advice I can give to you if you're playing this along with me, is you see how I'm playing? Don't do that. It's not a good time for anyone, especially not me. Oh god. I just know at this point that the farther we get in this game, the worse I'm going to play. Oh, red Stalfos can shoot bones at you, because that's what they do. That was a giant magic pot, in case you don't have any magic, because it costs magic to use lanterns, apparently. So go ahead and do that, and we got the big key, which, that was really short, actually. I'm not already almost through the dungeon, am I? I hope not, because that would be exceptionally... God, I hate everything. I hate everything. Why do I always forget this? This is why the dungeon took forever for me as a kid, is because apparently I can't remember the placement of blocks if it takes me more than one screen away. I'm great. I'm the best. Okay. Well, obviously, as you can see, there are pots that we can fall into, and we certainly need to do that at some point. But remember how I was just saying I can't remember the order of things if it's more than 2 seconds away? I'm really bad at this. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Oh god, no, we're not fighting the floor again. I'm not entirely sure why the floor responds there, actually. Usually it doesn't do that. That's interesting. I don't have anything about it. Those dinosaurs are trapped, and they shoot fireballs, and they don't do anything else noteworthy. So, yeah, the Tower of Hera is mostly... this is kind of mostly it, is trying to remember how the floor is currently arranged. So, by pressing that, we can get over, across, use the big key, and get deeper into the dungeon. Now, if you fall here, you will go back down to the second floor. There we go. And you always have to be really careful about how you walk, especially because hitting those things, as you can see, knocks you back. Because the game just really hates you, and it hates me too. Hates everyone. Now, I'm going to go ahead and guess that I'm going to have to switch this. I'm making an executive decision to switch that before I go up the next set of stairs. I don't know if it'll pay off. It probably won't, because why would anything go well for me? I don't know. And why am I so bad at fighting those little wormy crawly things? Wormy crawly things, everyone. I mean, if you want to know the names of enemies, obviously I'm not the channel for you. Alright, let's open this. Compass! Now we can pinpoint the Master of Evil. Link, it is I, Sarasara, the Elder. An orb known as the Moon Pearl is in this tower. Whoever holds the Moon Pearl is protected so that in his form will not change in the Dark World. You must find it and escape from the tower. Don't forget the Moon Pearl. I know I keep, forgetting to move my mouth into a weird position before I do his voice, and then I just do a different voice every time. I don't know what to say about that, other than I'm bad, and I should probably feel bad. Let's see, does that get rid of that? It does, but unfortunately, it doesn't let us entirely over there. So, what is a Link to do? Well, I have no idea. So actually, I do think I remember how to do this, but I will keep it secret and see if I'm right. Now, obviously, because they have said 3 separate times, hey, you need the stupid, not stupid, I really shouldn't call it stupid, huh? No, don't fall. You need the Moon Pearl to keep your form. You might want to take their advice and get the Moon Pearl. As you might notice, the walls are cracked, but apparently you can't break them. And the boss is right there. Wow. This dungeon is way shorter than I remember it being. Wow, actually, that's incredible. I did not think this dungeon was that short. Well, whatever. There is one thing we need to do, though, and that's to get the secret treasure. And I think that this is the hole we need to fall in to get the secret treasure. I was right. You found the Moon Pearl. This protects the hero from the changing effects of the golden power. Ooh, mysterious golden power. What could that be? Dramatic, voicing, and pausing for effect. Okay, so we're gonna go fight the boss now because that dungeon was so short. I got in here like 9 minutes ago and I wasn't being particularly smart about how I was doing it either. Why are all those pots behind? Wait, I remember this. Oh god. Oh, I don't want this. Oh god. Alright, this is, well, whatever that is. He's snaky wormy, giant, extraordinaire. And as you might notice, there are lots of places where you can fall off the edge of this battle. And if you fall, it will reset the boss entirely. It will reset all the damage you've done to him. So whatever you do, don't fall, because you'll hate yourself. And of course, as you hit the boss, let's see if he's gonna actually let me show this off. I think that he starts going faster. Maybe not. Maybe that's something they add to the later ones. Oh, nope. He goes fast. Oh, God. I hate everything. No. Oh, get ready for that to happen a bunch of times, people, because that's probably what's going to happen. Now, I think that the damage doesn't actually stay on him. Let's see. How fast is he moving? That's a good way to tell. No, he's moving slow again. That means he's completely refreshed and restored on his HP. You have to do this in one fell swoop. It actually can be hit sometimes better to take the hit from him instead of falling. So I have one fairy here, so it'd probably be wiser for me to just die and get hit by him instead of falling. And as you can see, if you miss his sweet spot, no. If you miss a sweet spot, you go flying far, far away. And if he hits you, you go flying far, far away. And everything is bad if you get hit flying far, far away, including everyone's favorite, the beeping noise of doom. Alright, I am finishing this boss in this episode. That is what we are doing. We are doing this. Everything's gonna work out. I'm not gonna die again. Not again. Once was enough. Oh God. Alright, so the best strategy, I don't know if I've really been discussing it here, is to charge up your sword. That way you can use spin attacks. Spin attacks are the easiest way to hit bosses like this that move around a lot and only have a small weakness. That's fine. It's actually better. The beeping makes it really hard to talk and focus on anything other than beep, 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 beep. You're low on health. Beep, 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 beep. I hate it. I hate everything about it. And the boss music resets. Someday you'll hear all of the boss theme. Today is not that day. Alright, there it is. After like 8 spin attacks or so, he'll explode gloriously into a heart. And you can eat his heart to gain a heart and grab the pendant like a cool person. Yeah. 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 Okay. Huh. You won the Pendant of Wisdom. With this, you have collected all 3 pendants. Go now to the Lost Woods and get the Master Sword. And of course, that is exactly what we're going to do in the next one. Not right now, because I think that you've seen enough of my failures today, and I think that I will go into a shame spiral if I keep recording. So in the next one, we will get the magic sword by climbing all the way back down the mountain, then we will climb all the way back up the mountain to get ether, and then we'll climb back down the mountain a second time? Yeah, second time to get to see what we have to do after that. I hope to see you then.